Dear friends of the Violet Race Garage, welcome to another video. Today I would like to talk to you about what to do if your device is producing too much impact. Means if the spark length at the top is way too long and the intensity is way too high, even on lowest or lower levels of the regulation. So basically the strength of your output is determined by the pressure of the tank, which is the flexible metal part, and of the regulator. The harder they press against each other, the longer the spark length is at the end and the higher the intensity is. So we've got several types of devices and there are several strategies. Please keep in mind every time you have a tongue that is pressing against a regulator, you should move. If the device is too strong, you should take the tongue, the stiffness, and you do this by using a plier at the ankle here somehow, where you try to move your plier a little bit around to take the tongue, the stiffness. So even if there is pressure coming from the regulation, that means the tongue is more relaxed and doesn't press so hard against the regulation. I have this with a WAPA device. Normally you have the strength regulation somewhere pointing out of the device, could be at the bottom, at the top, or at the side. So next one, if you have some special devices, I think some friends in the USA have such devices. In the German ones, there is a little regulation knob for the tank, which you can press in or a little bit let it go out. So try to manage this the setting that gives the lowest pressure on those two. Make the tank as flexible as possible. The more flexibility, the lower the impact of the device. But here are the cases with a regulation knob. We have a third case where you have not a regulation knob, where this contact is a basic contact for each electrode. So these are the devices that have rheostats or which have the regulation in the handle. So nothing to regulate with pressure here. But what you do, normally these are like bolts and they are pushed into, drawn out, but they are fixed with two metal pieces. Don't know the English expression for it. And if you want to move this thing, maybe to take it out to get less pressure, if you want to take it out, you have to remove those fixations first. So you take the fixations off and then you pull the screw in the right position and then you bring the fixations back again so it cannot move anymore. So this is the third case. I had this with my Helios, and this is a device where the basic strength is made here, but the regulation is made here. So if you want to reduce impact, you here reduce the basic strength. Good. There is a case, I think hollow electrons have this, where there is a cage for the regulator and there is also a tank pressing against this regulator. I am not sure at the moment, but I think taking the stiffness here is a way to go. And sometimes here is a little bolt which also can reduce the angle of this tank and take a pressure a little bit away. So I think so much information for you. If there are any questions, please shoot, I'm ready. And I wish you best luck with adjusting the strength of your devices in the way that is fitting to you. So good luck and bye-bye.